What's up, guys? My name's Captain Dave, and welcome back to some Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And I just want to start by giving a quick apology for what's about to happen. I've been suffering from a pretty heavy cold recently, so if every now and then I sniff a little bit, I can only apologise. I've been sniffing so much recently, I've been kind of doing it on autopilot, but I've literally just got over it. But I really wanted to play this. I'll try and edit it out as much as possible, but if I can't, then there you go. Sorry if that is annoying for you, but I'll try to keep the sniffing to a minimum. But anyway, enough about that, because last time we left off, we had just saved Balder, we had saved Heimdall, we had saved, I believe it was Tyr. I believe the whole time I remember back watching me calling him Ty, and even though his name was something like Tyr. But anyway, Bifrost is open, and we were going to go off to Niflheim, but first we've got some few people here to chat to. Let's make sure that's where we're going. Fury, what's up?
Yes? Was there something else?
Is Asgard safe now?
Thanks to your having freed the gods, the situation is slowly coming under control.
Did opening the Bifrost bridge help?
Most definitely. There were quite a few gods who had been on Earth that were able to return through Bifrost and help in the battle to retake Asgard.
And once again, we've captured a god on the shield access point. Look at that guy, he's stuck again. Could Dr. Doom be after Odin?
Only a madman would attempt something like that. Odin's the single most powerful god in Asgard.
But why else would the Masters of Evil be here?
While I appreciate your guessing at Doom's motives, I have top men looking into that right now. All this idle speculation is gaining us nothing.
Thanks, Colonel Fury.
It was no problem.
It's never a problem for anyone to talk to us, is it? And oh yeah, by the way, totally forgot to mention, Thor's on my team! Yes! Which means when Thor's on my team, that can only mean one thing, and that means you're going to hear me talking like this quite a lot. It sounds nothing like Thor, but it's just fun to say. But anyway, yeah, switched out Iceman for Thor, and put Captain America back in instead of Deadpool and stuff like that, because once we go off to Niflheim, we're going to be facing Loki. So I figured we wanted big guns, we wanted Spider-Man, we wanted Captain America, and if we're going to face Loki, we want Thor on our team. And Human Torch, just for boss battles that I know he'll be good against. But anyway, what, have you got anything to say to us, Black Widow?
Yes? Was there something else?
No, because I wanted to talk to Black Widow.
It was no problem.
That's alright. Glad I didn't disturb you.
I would warn you to be careful in Niflheim. It is a land of great magic and unusual creatures.
I'm sorry, Black Widow, but it's really hard to take Niflheim seriously when it's called Niflheim. It sounds like a cold. What kind of creatures are in Niflheim?
It is populated mostly by frost giants, but you might also meet up with Vola.
Who's that?
She is a prophetess who is quite adept at predicting the future.
What's so special about Niflheim?
Apparently it is a land of great magic, most notably Ravenspire. The towering peak is a focal point of Asgardian powers.
Would this area be used Would this area be of use to Dr. Doom?
It could be. Rumor has it a sorcerer of his powers could perform some incredible magic there.
Thanks, Black Widow.
It was my pleasure.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So, do you know what? I'm not going to talk to these guys yet, because every time I chat to these guys, then go inside that building, and then Weasel wants me to chat to him again. So I will be back to talk to you two. Don't fret. I will return. Thor is a man of his word. Thor will not abandon you. Hello, Lady Sif. I believe you want to bugger me.
Greetings, human.
Hello, Sif.
I would ask that you travel to Niflheim to see how Odin fares. We have not heard from him in quite some time.
Well, I'm going to take that human comment you just laid on me as just put a pin in that, put that to the side. Could he be in danger?
Odin in danger? Very doubtful. But he could require assistance.
What is Odin doing in Niflheim?
He has gone there to quell an army of frost giants who seek to take full control of that land.
Does Odin have any special weapons to help him?
Yes, he has taken Gungnir, the Spear of Heaven. It is golden, has 3 prongs, and is made of Uru, the metal Thor's hammer is made of.
Who are the frost giants?
They are huge creatures native to the frozen land of Niflheim. For eons, they have been the enemy of the Asgardian gods.
What they like? Frosty?
Though simple-minded, frost giants are cunning and violent. They are also extremely strong, and are a match for almost any god. The strongest of them is their leader, Ymir.
Who is Ymir?
He is one of the oldest creatures in all of Asgard, and the very first frost giant. Being the first, he differs from his followers.
He must be old. Other than that, in what way?
He is covered in frost, and is able to generate intense cold. Ymir is also incredibly strong.
Thanks, Sif.
It was my pleasure.
Apparently our history couldn't have been that strong and powerful. She doesn't want to talk about it. Warriors Hall, you got left Thorin.
Well done. You have proven...
Yeah, enough of that. Stop telling me the same thing. Warriors Hall. I'm aware I don't have to talk to that guy every time, but I'm just thinking, you know, being Thor, the son of Odin, some of these people might have something different to say to me. Apparently not. Warriors, warriors. Everywhere. I wonder if anyone's going to be throwing their axe into the wall. Oh, here he is again. Here is he. Here he is. Come on, mate. You can do axe first this time or handle first? I'm glad I weren't the only one who noticed that. Oh, he's done it again! Look at this guy. What a beast. He might as well just give him a stick. Give the axe to somebody else. God, he's got some arm on him, hasn't he? Oh, my lord. But anyway.
Beauty of Valkyrie.
Yeah, she's quite nice. Hello, Weasel.
Hey, could you, go talk to Valkyrie and, you know, see if she's interested in getting to know me a little better?
You think she's interested in you?
Oh, please. If there's one thing I know, it's women. I've got like a sixth sense, and I'm thinking Valkyrie's got her eye on me.
How are things at the X-Mansion?
I've had enough of the place. Now that I'm done with this job, I'm splitting.
Where will you go?
Like I tell you, then Fury'd find out and he'd throw me in prison. Once things have cooled down, I'll contact you for my pay.
Wait, but what about Black Widow? I still don't know what's happened with her. Is she bad? Is she good? Always a pleasure, Weasel.
Don't I know it?
What happened with the Black Widow then? He was like finding that information. I've done all this bitch work for him. Has he got nothing to show for it? Ow! I swear I'm missing something. Oh well, whatever. Wolverine, make me feel better.
I don't know about you, but I'm plenty steamed at Fury. Why'd he leave us in the dark about this whole Imperium thing?
Have you always been an X-Man? I'm just going to ignore your previous question, but have you always been an X-Man?
Me? I've been a part of just about anything you could name. The Avengers, Alpha Flight. Heck, I've even been a Horseman of Apocalypse.
You were a villain?
Oh yeah. The bad guys have managed to get their hooks into me a couple of times. The Hand's been the most recent.
You've had a hand in you. Have you always... Oh, just asked that. What did the Hand do to you? Wolverine, tell me on the point on the doll where the man touched you.
They brainwashed me and turned me into an enemy of the state. I was running around attacking everyone I used to work with.
Sorry, Wolverine, I was not listening to you.
Thanks to Fury, I got back to myself. Then Elektra and I went and paid the Hand a little visit. Just to set things straight.
Oh yeah, did you now? Okay. You, Elektra, and a Hand set something straight. Okay, whatever you say, mate. Sounds like being a villain's quite fun, I might check it out. Thanks for the disturbing info, Wolverine.
No problem.
Oh, I think we should start making it a problem for people to tell me stuff like that. I mean, I know we're a team and all, but I'm starting to seriously regret joining this team. I mean, he's not on it, is he? 'Cause if he is, I think I want to leave. Or join. Depends. Sith, or Valkyrie, whatever your name is. Weasel over there likes you. I think he, Electra, the Hand, and Wolverine want to do something to you. Just curious.
Your friend Weasel continues to stare at me.
He be no friend of mine. He is a simple worm. Are you interested in Weasel?
Interested. Romantically? Please. I just ate.
He has a crush on you.
This is absurd. How could a toad like that even think he is worthy of the affections of the great Valkyrie?
Well, actually, he's a weasel, not a toad. Do you only gather fallen warriors from Asgard?
In years gone by, I was able to gather warriors from Earth. But I was recently told we were no longer allowed to do that.
Yeah, why is that?
It was by order of Odin. An order I do not agree with. But it is not my place to argue with the mightiest of the gods.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be good for your health. So why don't you go over and meet Weasel?
I assume you are joking. I would sooner stick both hands in the mouth of Fenris as talk to that pasty-faced human.
You never know, you might like him once you get to know him.
Nay, I say to you, he smells of greasy food and breathes through his mouth.
Well, nay, I say to you too, Valkyrie.
I bid thee good day, human.
And what is with all this human jibber-jabber? I'm Thor, God of Thunder! Anyway, you're right, Deadpool.
I remember you. Weren't we on that one mission where we did that one thing against that one guy and we won?
Are we friends with the Weasel?
Oh yeah, me and Weasel go way back. I saved him from a life of drudgery, working at some high-paying job. Thanks to me, he's now hiding out in rat holes and dodging bullets as a mercenary of the information highway.
Wow, that's really something.
Tell me about it. I mean, who needs a cushy job and security when you can have adventure and the promise of a short life?
Can Weasel be trusted?
He's like the ultimate Boy Scout. Unless, of course, money's involved. He'd sell his grandma's walking cane for $1. As a matter of fact, I bought his grandma's walking cane for $1.
Can we trust the information he got?
Oh yeah, 100%. Maybe. A bit. No. He's probably making it all up.
Okie dokie. Nice talking to you, Deadpool.
Ooh. Wanna hear me play the 1812 Overture with my armpit?
Yes. Okay. So, not only did Weasel not, as far as I know, other than that Imperium jazz, he hasn't really given us any information. Now apparently all this has been for nothing. Because he's a dirty liar. Got anything to say about it, Weasel?
So, did Valkyrie say anything about me?
Yeah, she said you smelled. Okay.
Don't I know it?
Get out of the way. Invisible woman.
Hi.
Hello, Sue. Don't you have a son named Franklin?
Yes, when I was pregnant with him, I stepped down from active duty, and Crystal took my place in the Fantastic Four.
Who's Crystal?
She's one of the Inhumans. While Crystal was a member of the team, she was Johnny's girlfriend. But as things tend to go with my brother, it wasn't a long-lasting relationship.
Shh, he's right over there. Who are the Inhumans?
They were the results of the Kree having experimented on humans during our Stone Age. Their goal was to build an army of super soldiers to aid in the war against the Skrull. The Kree did succeed in creating humans with supernatural abilities, but they abandoned the experiment. And the Inhumans are the result.
Seems like a lot of places and a lot of different... whatever, I can't think of the words right now. But it seems like a lot of places and people like to make super soldiers, don't they? And they never seem to succeed either. Anyway, thank you, Sue. It was nice chatting with you.
It was my pleasure.
Finally, it was someone's pleasure and it wasn't just not a problem. Oh, I would chat to Thor, but I'm Thor. How be the humans on their last mission? Go. I'm talking like Yoda, I am. Storm we talk to.
So, are you ready for Niflheim? From what I've heard, it's quite an amazing place.
What have you heard about Niflheim then, Storm?
There's a mountain there known as Raven's Spire. It's supposed to be some sort of special zone where very powerful magic can be performed.
Why is it so special?
It's a focal point of Asgardian magic. An average sorcerer could become very, very powerful while at the top of the mountain.
That'll explain probably why Victor Von Doom's gone there. So how are things at the X-Mansion?
I think everyone's about ready for Weasel to leave.
What do you mean?
Colossus came back late last night after a week-long trip to Russia. He found Weasel in the kitchen and wound up putting him through a wall. Karma managed to get between them and explain who Weasel was.
Thanks, Storm.
Come back anytime, my friend.
Silly Weasel. Oh, I forgot about Thing. I nearly forgot to check the Thing then. What's up?
Wow, talk about a mind blower. How could Nick have kept that information from us? How could he not tell us he suspected what Doom's plans were all along?
Oh, is that what? I swear I've missed something here. Because I remember that, was it the Enchantress said that one of us knew what was going on all along. And, you know, we had Nick Fury and his Imperium thing, but Nick Fury never brought it up at all. I'm going to go check to Nick Fury again, see if I can get any more information out of him. But anyway, what's with you and the Human Torch?
We may take shots at each other, but it's all in fun. Johnny's a good kid, even if he is like a little yipping poodle most of the time.
But there are times when it seems like you two hate each other.
Nah, you got it all wrong. I love the little darling. I only get the urge to clobber him once in a while.
Thanks, Thing.
No problem.
Nah, that's standard. I know they're not related, but that's standard sort of situation when it's like brothers and stuff like that. You love them, and you want to kill them at the same time. But anyway...
The password you gave me into Black Widow's account was perfect. I got all the info I need to prove she's a traitor.
Really, game? Come on. I've walked around, chatted to everyone who sounded shocked and reacted, and now you give me the speech? Dude, come on, that's lame. But anyway, what did you find out?
Well, sweet little Black Widow has traveled to Latveria several times in the last few weeks. And get this, a large amount of cash was recently wired to her account. Now Fury's gotta believe she's working for Dr. Doom.
You're right, we're gonna talk to Fury right now.
Alright, I'm here. What was so important that we couldn't discuss it outside?
Colonel Fury, we think Black Widow might be a spy for Dr. Doom.
We found a laptop that belonged to Black Widow back on the helicarrier. It held detailed security information on a SHIELD think tank known as the Imperium.
We also discovered that large amounts of money have been transferred to her bank account, and she has recently made trips to Latveria.
Why are you spying on my personnel when you should be focusing on the Masters of Evil?
What's wrong with you, Fury? Didn't you hear a word they said? The Black Widow's selling the Imperium to Doom.
You got it all wrong. Doom broke into the Imperium a month ago and stole some very top-secret plans. Black Widow had that laptop because she'd been given the job of upgrading the security there.
But what about the money and the trips to Latveria?
I had sent her to Latveria in hopes of bribing one of Doom's people to get back a particular plan he stole.
What is so important about this particular plan, Colonel?
It's called Operation All-Father. It was developed in case the Asgardians ever became a threat to us. It dealt with stealing Odin's power by using the Twilight Sword.
So that's what Doom's been up to. He's out to become the most powerful god in Asgard. And you knew all along.
I was never completely sure.
Well, I think you can be now. I only hope we didn't find out too late.
Agreed. We had best get to Niflheim quickly and save Odin before Doom is able to complete his scheme.
So, all these conversations we just had would have made so much more sense if they had played that clip when they were supposed to. Son of a bitch. But anyway, that's cool. At least all that wasn't for nothing, I mean. And it looks like Nick Fury knew exactly what was going along the whole time. So, as they all just said, we better try and get to Niflheim to save Odin. Hurry up, Nick Fury, come on. There we go, good boy. Yeah, looks like Victor Von Doom is trying to steal Odin's power, so we better get to Niflheim. I can't believe that did that. I sat there and chatted to all those people, and then that speech option comes up right at the end, as I'm leaving the room, no less. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Oh, and I've still got a few people to talk to. I've just remembered. Vision.
Greetings, and welcome back. How may I be of assistance?
Hello, Vision. Who are currently the leaders of the Masters of Evil?
Dr. Doom is the head of the group, but his lieutenants are Ultron, Baron Mordo, and Enchantress.
Well, not Enchantress anymore, because I whooped her ass. When did Loki join?
Only very recently, since the attack on the helicarrier. I believe we will soon find out his ultimate reason for taking up with them.
Who is Enchantress?
She is a goddess of the Asgard realm, who is considered to be quite powerful. Her primary magic deals with mind control by means of seduction.
Seduction?
Yes. It is said one kiss from her will turn a man into her servant. That may explain why her henchman, the Executioner, follows her every whim.
Who is Ultron?
He is a mechanical being who's convinced that all biological forms of life are inferior. He was originally created by Hank Pym to be his assistant.
What happened to Ultron to change him?
Ultron was built to learn and adapt. Unfortunately, he became fully sentient and rebelled against Dr. Pym. As a part of his evil schemes, he created me.
Ultron created you?
Yes. I am a synthezoid created by Ultron to be one of his followers. My body was based on the original robotic Human Torch, while my mind is patterned after Wonder Man.
So why aren't you working for Ultron now?
I was able to see the error of Ultron's philosophy and decided it was incorrect. It was then I joined the Avengers.
Thanks, Vision.
Feel free to return if you require additional information.
Huh. So really, Hank Pym made a major screw-up by creating Ultron, who I believe has killed loads and loads of people. But then if he hadn't done that, we wouldn't have had Vision, who wouldn't be on the Avengers and wouldn't have doinked Wanda. Huh. There we go. Hank Pym, we've got some explaining.
Hello. Is there something I can do for you?
Hi, Dr. Pym. Hi, Asgardian warrior. Is there anything else about Niflheim? Or anything special about Niflheim, I should say?
Raven's Spire is located there, and that's supposed to possess some very strange mystical powers. It's also rumored to be the place where Odin hid the Destroyer armor.
What is the Destroyer armor?
It's an enchanted armor created by Odin that's supposed to activate at Ragnarok. The truly unique thing about this is, you don't wear it. You project your consciousness into it.
How does that work?
When a person comes in contact with the Destroyer, his mind leaves his body and enters the armor. The person's body then becomes motionless.
Can the Destroyer be defeated?
No one's even damaged it, and a lot of very powerful people have tried.
So how can it be beaten?
Usually the wearer's body has to be found, or somehow the person has to be tricked into leaving the armor.
Thanks, Hank.
Hey, anytime.
Huzzah! Right, I just remembered, every time I've come in... There he is! Oh, I thought I got him. Come back it! Alright, I'm going to have to go to his little... what's it called? Little spire thing where you call him. Where is it? It's over here, I believe. Yes, it is! Oh, good. First time a charm. That's what I love to hear.
Thor, it does my heart good to see you back amongst the gods.
Hermod, my friend, I am pleased you did not fall in the attack on Asgard.
Aye, but I bring bad news from the Bifrost Bridge. The wrecking crew has closed the gates to Midgard, stopping any reinforcements from joining us.
Worry no longer, Hermod. We shall go to Bifrost and reopen the gates.
We have already done that, Hermod. You have nothing new to say. I bid you farewell.
Certainly.
That was a waste of time. Right, well I think that is everything done and dusted in this place. All that's left to do is give this one a quick safety save, and then we are going to travel off to Niflheim. Niffle. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to give us a quick safety save, and I will see you guys later.